Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lake. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of an introduction to this faction series. Now, this is going to be a faction series I'm going to upload probably every 2 days or so. Pretty much it's just a factions let's play. I play on the Archon, which is the little A you're seeing right now, on factions green. And pretty much I'm just going to, in this episode, I'm going to give you guys a little rundown, a little tour of all my places. But first thing, I just want to talk about that I have been doing Factions Fridays for a while. But I want to switch up and start playing factions more often. And someone's messing with me. And I fell. Oh well. And yeah, I wanted to start making factions more often. Even though they don't do as good as I would hope. But they're still entertaining for me to make. And it's something that I actually want to enjoy doing. And I think that's like the whole purpose of this. Is to do something that you enjoy doing. Instead of, you know, always trying to have to do what other people enjoy. Like, I'm still going to do what you guys enjoy wanting to see. Like, I'm still going to try to make COD videos a lot and CSGO even in the future, near future. And pretty much, I'm just going to give you a little rundown. Pretty much I have a diamond rank on the Archon like I mentioned in the last episode. What the diamond rank is pretty much a rank that you can buy, and it gives you extra things. Alright, so like every 24 hours I can get like these certain kits. In these kits it gives me certain like swords and certain gear and all kinds of extra like stuff like god apples, golden apples, like the crap ones, obsidians, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and just like pretty much like everything I really need. And you know, it gives me a ton of that, and it also gives me like a bunch of other stuff, like I can set up to 6 homes and you know, all that stuff like that. And so that's why I feel like I should make factions a lot more often, because you know, I'm putting I put a lot of money, I guess, into this factions just because I feel like this is something I really enjoy playing. It's definitely a lot, like I'm having more fun playing PC games than I've ever played, you know, on COD in like years and years and years. I mean, MW3 was probably one of the best times playing COD, but you know, recently nothing can compare to, you know, just playing something other than COD. So pretty much, I'm just gonna get right into this episode and start showing you guys some homes. And if you guys want to see more factions, just let me know. And yeah, this is MrLake. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this little first episode. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I get into it. So see you guys in a little bit. Peace. Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lake, and welcome to the first part of this little factions episode. Now, the first thing I'm going to be doing is giving you guys a tour of all my houses and everything like that. And, you know, basically just the rundown of all my homes and everything. So let's just start it right away. So first thing, this is my main home that I guess you could call it. Under my homes, I have it under /home main. So when I go to /home main, that's the one it is. But we're not gonna TP there right now. And pretty much this is where I just live, I guess. It's just kind of where I put some of my more important stuff. All this, my diamond bows, gear. I don't really have a lot of gear. That's just gear I've raided. And then pots. And then over here's food. And then that's just miscellaneous. And then my ender chest. I try not to keep too much good stuff in here. I try to keep everything I have separated, because the biggest thing about factions is if you do get raided, you want to have a good variety. You want to keep everything spread out and have a nice, you know, diversification, whatever, I don't know. Good variety of wherever it's going to be, which is weird because my brother's name is Variety on here. And pretty much this is my main home. This is where I do a lot of my stuff. This is very, very simple. It's just at bedrock under a biome that I'm not going to tell you guys. And yeah, this is my main home. And then we're going to go to /home new. Now this home is pretty much my farm. Why is it called home new? Because I have something under home farm already. Pretty much this is just to look like a giant noob. Alright, so if people see this, they're not going to want to raid this because I look like a noob. See, I have a buy list. This is to make me look retarded. Buy list, 1 gap, 25,000. Armor, IDK, 3 faction. How are you going to buy a faction? Alright, look at that. And then they look at this, it's 2304 cookies, and I spelled cookies wrong. Sell for 21,600. So obviously this is just my cookie farm. This is my iron stuff that comes with one of my diamond kits. And then right here it says, please don't raid, I'm poor, and I don't know how to keep one good base. Please, 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 I will pay you not to raid me. Yeah. And then it says, don't take anything, and that's it. Alright, so head down here. Don't break it. Yeah, sometimes that block right there breaks. Down here is the main wheat side of the farm. And the wheat side, as you can see, it goes really, 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 really far. And then I just have the ladder up here. That's like the halfway point, I suppose. It's gonna go up even further this way too, because I need my wheat. I need everything I can get my hands on. And then over here is the cocoa bean. And it looks like where I have my little home chilling up there, it doesn't seem like it's growing this side down here, which is weird. Because it usually does grow all of it when I'm chilling up over there. I mean, it should. Maybe not. That does seem a little bit far away. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure out a good game plan. I gotta make an AFK pool. Probably will do it a couple blocks above this, an AFK pool that'll stretch down both sides, so that way everything will want to grow faster, because I'll be in render distance for chunks. This is where I spend a good amount of my time, because this is how I get my money up. Now I got my drinks up, yes, and so on. And yeah, and there's just the main stuff. That. And then this is how I pretend like this is all of my armor. So basically when they see this, they're like, what do you want to steal? You just, like, when you look at all of this, you could probably just take those 3 iron things, maybe their pork chop, come in here and then just start throwing shit on the ground and be little assholes. And maybe, I don't know, destroy all my farms. But honestly, they'll probably just like start breaking all of it. But honestly, as long as I can have the ability to replant it, I don't give any craps. I could care less, really. Why isn't this growing in? Alright, that's growing in, which is good. Okay, so now that this is starting to grow in a little bit more, that's good. Good. I used to have my crafting table and chest on this side, but once I started expanding the wheat farm so far this way, it's so much easier to farm just going straight, because then you can just like sit here, go straight, not even have to really like look at my screen. I can also like, I don't know, watch a YouTube video, Netflix thing, or whatever I'm also doing at the time, and all I have to do is just stay in here and hold on my button. Makes it a lot easier. So that's my home new. So if I go to home farm, this is my old base. Now excuse me, I'm gonna grab some chocolate milk. Just gotta stir it up and get a good drink. One sec. I love chocolate milk. Now this is my old base. If you guys ever watched my factions Fridays, before I started doing factions a little bit more often, this used to be my main home. Now I know it looks nice and fancy, right? Because it was nice and fancy. And then it got raided. This is before I even had a rank. And yeah, this is where I had all my good stuff. And it was, all sadly taken from me. Trevor still has the set as his home. I'm not sure if he's going to want to use it as a home or not, but it's honestly up to him. I don't know if he's even going to do factions with me. I really hope he does, but I mean, if he does factions with me, I guess I'll do CSGO with him. And I mean, the farm's still here. I mean, this is a pretty decent sized farm, you see. I mean, it's a lot nicer than the one I have, because mine's just straight, and so it goes on for longer, so I can't really spawn in as much wheat. This one's just a lot nicer because it goes each side, but it does take a little bit longer, I would say, going down each and every side, because then it also takes it, like, you have to actually stare at it and watch it for a good amount of time, which is, I'm very impatient. And here's the cocoa beans, and then we have a missing block right there. And yeah, that's the other home. This is home farm. Eat the pork chop, please. So if I go to /home VAR, home variety, that's why this is my brother's little his main home place. And right here, he usually, comes in right here and covers this all up. Well, I don't know why it's not covered up right now. It's honestly easier for it to find when it's not covered up. But in each and every one of these things, he's got, gear. And I think this side's all my stuff. This is where I keep my diamonds, usually under there. This side, I think, is, this is where he keeps all his gear. Yeah, he keeps all his stuff from raids and everything. He only has the coal rank, but, he just gets a majority of his stuff from raids, because he's a little tryhard. He used to play this like all the time, but he doesn't really play anything anymore. He's just, he's a little bum. I honestly thought I'd buy this rank and he'd play with me more, but nope, not what the case was. Alright, so we go /home, so let's see what else I have. We'll go /home raid. Now, if we go here, we are chilling right outside of base. I gotta keep my sword out in case someone is here. It's my good sword, right? There's Enderman. Alright, so no one's actually here, which is good. I have my armor on now. But right inside here is a faction. Let's go to /f map. Yeah. So this is Uprising. We have a little claim out right there for cannoning in. because we did canon yesterday, or not yesterday. Yeah, it was probably yesterday, 2 days ago. And pretty much, the one kid was online and he was getting so irritated because we cannoned in and we kept killing him. We wouldn't stop killing him, and it got to the point this one kid ended up TPing in and ended up chasing us down all the way down here. And so as you see, we started using all this obsidian. We started actually putting down this obsidian to like stay away from him, and he sea-egged all the way over here. This was all of this explosion and all this openness is because he was trying to sea-egg under us, but we were just putting obsidian down like crazy, and he ended up using like 32 sea eggs. Yeah, 32 sea eggs on just for chasing us. He didn't even get a kill out of it. Actually, no, he did. He killed Upset, but that's just because we had him TP into a trap. But we didn't end up keeping him in the trap because, yeah, we just, I don't know. We definitely could have, but he was kind of stacked AF, so we just kind of let him be. It was actually like really, really scary because we were just, mine up here, and he was just sea-egging up the wazoo. He was not in the good mood at all. And we ended up killing his friend like 500 times, but they put down the water wall now and another layer of cobblestone, so we're going to have to dispenser in another side. I think I'm going to do this later on. Not exactly sure yet. So we go to /raid, nope, no, home, raid 2. I have another raid waiting. Get some more chocolate milk. Relax. Alright, Gucci. Alright, so here we are in the middle of an ocean, and I was just boating around, doing my own thing, because this is out at 7 by 9,000, so this is right near an edge border. We've got this monster of a thing, and I'm not sure if it's been raided yet. I'm not sure how long this base has actually been standing either, but it's been here for quite a bit. I mean, I don't see anything on the sides of it as of right now. What's my frames at? 25? Alright, but yeah, I don't see anything that's going into it. I think my brother said when he was checking it out, he prolled up to the top. He said there were four walls, I believe. Yeah, I don't see anything. It doesn't look like this base has been touched yet. But we checked it just the other day and it hasn't been touched. Now this is owned by a faction named Squad Up. Now Squad Up only has 4 members. Once I get out of this water, I'll show you. So go /fmap. Yep, so it's Squad Up. So we go /f who Squad Up. No, /f who. Come on now. Oh, it's Squad PvP. My bad. Squad PvP. Alright. So they have 2 online, actually. That's a first. They have 2 people online right now. 2 that are offline. And I'm surprised they're actually online. And they have a couple allies. But usually every time I check, they're never online. Only 4 members, never online. And I wanna get in there and raid. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there for this episode of Factions. This is just a little introduction for you guys here on the Archon. Pretty much hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more of these, because I'm going to be making a lot more of them. So if you guys enjoy watching Minecraft Factions, then definitely hit that subscribe button. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I mean I think that's pretty much it. Pretty much it for this episode. I'm sure these are going to be out maybe every 2 to 3 days. I'm not exactly sure, but they'll be out at 5 p.m. Eastern time every single day that these are uploaded. So if they're not uploaded at 5, then they'll be uploaded the next day at 5. I'm not exactly sure what kind of order that'll be in. I'll keep you guys posted. It depends on how much basketball and work and all that stuff has going on, plus school, everything like that. I got to make sure I have all my priorities set before I can go and make a bunch of these episodes. So yep, it's pretty much going to be it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like I said, if you did, hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And this has been Lake. We'll see you guys in the next episode or on another video. And peace out.